Hey guys, this week I posted a video about how to tell a compelling story online, and it was hook, journey and payoff with an encouragement at the end. Hook, journey, payoff. Some of the comments that have come back are like, why do we need to do that? Why should we do that? You shouldn't. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to do it. But I want to ask you, why do we share our stories? When you go out with your friends, why do you tell stories? Why do you share what you've been doing? Why do we share our stories? And when we listen to somebody else's story, we get captivated by their story, and then we add to their story with our own story, and then we try and one-up each other. I don't. Yeah, I do. Everyone does. And we have a laugh and we have a good time. Why do you share your stories with your friends? I think it's for a number of different reasons. I think that we share our stories to connect with other people. We were built for community. We were built to need each other. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. That song, I never stop singing it. So we find connection with other people. We build connections with other people. But more than that, when we are sharing our stories, we're actually finding common ground with other people. And we need that because we need to feel like we're not alone. As I said, built for community. We need to feel like we're not alone in this world. And when we share stories with each other, we are building that common ground with each other. It's our safe anchor in a world that is all over the place and so many things pushing us this way and that way. When we do have our tribe or when we have our community that we build over time, we know we have these friends, these people in our community that kind of anchor us in a common thread. That is one of the major reasons that we share our stories with each other and we listen to other people's stories. On that as well, when we do have that common ground, we are growing together. We are growing in a certain direction with each other. Over time, you'll be friends with some people and friends with other people over other times when we are growing in and out of our seasons. When we share our stories, we are finding that common ground, but we're also growing together in and out of those seasons as our life ebbs and flows in and out. Another thing that we do when we are sharing our stories is that we find a common empathy for each other. We grow in our understanding, in our mental understanding, but we also grow in our emotional understanding of each other and how the world grows. We cannot be friends with people. We cannot share with each other. We cannot hear each other's story without at least a little bit growing in our own empathy to be able to reach out with other humans in a place of solidarity. Sorry, I'm doing this with one cut. There's birds all over the place outside the studio at the moment. So we gain our empathy and we find how to become better people in the process of sharing stories. You can't hear somebody else's story, somebody else's perspective, somebody else's emotional growth without at least growing with those people, without at least becoming a better person, hopefully. If you're around a whole bunch of people, if you're sharing stories with people who make you a worse person, get out of those friendships, get out of those communities, because that's not good for you and it's not good for the global community. And another thing, and I think this is something that is a little bit deeper, and I could probably go into this in another video, but one of the other reasons that we do share with each other is because we need healing, we need growth, we need to know that, as I said, we need to know that we're not alone in the world and that our pain is not separate and not disconnected from other people. Other people are going through painful situations as well. And when we do reach out to people with our stories and hear their stories, we find this common hurt that we can be in each other's world with. And in that, if you're healthy about it, you can find healing with each other when you are sharing your stories. It's so often I'm in situations with people where they're sharing some really painful stuff, maybe not on camera, but they're sharing stuff afterwards and they're like, wow, I can't believe I said that. And I think it's because one of the things that we do when we're shooting videos, we deliberately try and do it in myself and the team, is we try and create a very safe place. And to know that mistakes aren't bad, and to know that it is okay for you to be messy. We can edit out the things that you will call mess and turn it into something lovely. And then when we turn the cameras off and we deliberately turn the cameras away from the person and we start to talk about life, and they start to share, and in that we find healing and they find healing. And I think that is the way that we were designed as human beings, to need each other so we can grow forward into a healthier way of living. People are seeking solidarity. People are seeking common ground. You have the power to provide that platform for them to come and find the safe place in the content that you are posting. Now is the perfect time to do that. Today, even right now. Once you finish watching this video, boot your camera up, boot your phone up, and tell the camera how you feel. Tell the camera 2 emotions that you're having lately, and just see what comes out of it. And then ask yourself, what is the universe saying to me about these emotions? How do I feel about these emotions? And who can I share these emotions with? Who can I share this deep story with? You don't have to post it online, but create those spaces for yourself. And if you feel comfortable to do it, then share it in a comfortable space online, because your stories are important to you and they are probably going to be very important to somebody else. So I ask you, why not share your story? Folks, it's time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.